let's check out the brand new update to Gran Turismo 7. So I ran a poll on my community tab on the channel. If you're not subscribed, I'd recommend it so you can also be interactive. And I ran a poll to see which of the new vehicles I wanted to test out first, and the winning one was the Gran Turismo F3500-A, which is the new Formula style vehicle that we got. And you can pick this vehicle up from Grand Central for 1 million credits. So I'm glad it's only 1 million credits. I was really expecting it to be about 2 million, to be in between the F1500T and the Rebel Junior, somewhere within that ballpark. But anyway, 1 million credits is the cost price of this vehicle, and for it you are going to get 773 brake horsepower and a vehicle that weighs 505 kgs. So this is supposed to be the new toy that we have. And when it comes to my experience with Formula vehicles in Gran Turismo 7, they're a bit sketchy. So let's see if the F3500 is the same. So first experiences with the new race car. Ooh, okay, we have a glorious sound and handling. With it being a Formula vehicle, it is just extremely point and shoots. The downforce that these vehicles produce is honestly ridiculous. We see that we do not have any overtake buttons, as this is based off the 90s or 80s Formula vehicles. So that is the big difference there. Once again, I want to say thank you. You saw the Tomok do a wheelie, right? Or was I just seeing my own thing? Regardless, look, we see we are gonna try and make it to first place. The handling of the vehicle, if you've driven Formula vehicles in the game, it feels exactly like that. It doesn't really feel revolutionary. However, the way it lays out its power is so good. Now, this vehicle does not have a turbocharger, unlike the other Formula vehicles in the game. This is naturally aspirated, and because of that, it just revs to the moon. It just wants to keep going. And look at that, we are doing about over 300, was it 310 before we need to slam on the brakes. And you see, on the hardest difficulty, making it past Vision GT vehicles, all of that, with absolute ease. It's just a good vehicle. It's a fantastic vehicle. That braking's good, but I mean, you would expect that it's a Formula vehicle. But the downforce, look at that. When you're gonna drive a vehicle like this, you have to really focus and lock in on how the vehicle just feels, because unlike normal road cars in the game, it is completely different. So you do need to watch out how it feels. And honestly, right now, almost ran off circuit there. It feels fun. It's exciting to drive, and it's just so point and shoot. Wrap up the first adventure, and then we're gonna take it on over to a tuning shop to see if we can actually do anything to this vehicle. Can we actually do any modifications to just improve it? So we're gonna cross the line right now, and that is gonna be our first experience with the new F3500-A. So very generic experience compared to the other Super Formula vehicles, but as you can see, we managed to beat the rest of them on the hardest difficulty. But you know, the AI, it can be on the hardest difficulty but still not be the fastest thing about. So because it's a race car, well, obviously we are not going to see many customization options. Like, I mean, look here, we have a racing silencer that we're gonna put on that does nothing apparently, but we're gonna put it on regardless. Racing transmission, that bumps the performance points up a little bit. Racing soft tires, we are almost at 1,000 performance points, and that's it. That's all the customization options we have for, well, power wise for it. We have aero parts. Eyeball. We can actually change the front end. I don't think this is possible with any other Formula vehicle. I may be mistaken, but we actually have customization for this. Okay, before I change it, we need to see if the visual customization parts actually affect the downforce of the vehicle. So it actually just changes anything, and it doesn't. So you can run whatever body kit, whatever styling you want for your vehicle, and it will not affect how much downforce the vehicle will produce. So all we're gonna do now is just experience how the vehicle feels. You didn't see anything here, don't worry about that. So hard on the brakes, we need to try and overtake the Vision GTs, because those are going to be the ones that are going to be holding us up the most. This is good. This is quality. We see this is first place already ahead of us right here, and just like that we are in first place. Almost getting pushed off. So my mistake, I did not realize first place is like half a circle ahead of us right now. Hard on the brakes. The understeer. Ooh, the understeer is actually quite brutal. I was not expecting that, because okay, yeah, might be up to my tuning though. Right now, the vehicle, I would have wanted it to have a bit more kick. I wish even that exhaust would have added power, because right now it just doesn't have that oomph, that kick behind it to really push it around the circuit. The Gran Turismo F3500, okay, nothing really mind-blowing. It's not really taking me away. The thing is, I'm gonna say this now, then we're gonna have some crazy super high level racer that's a tryhard in sports mode come in and then say,
oh no, it's one of the best cars, best editions ever.
So let me just keep my opinion quite short to the point. For me right now, it's not really wowing me. What we're gonna do, throw some weight in it, try and get it to 800 performance points if possible, to see how well the fuel consumption is in this vehicle, and if we can use it for money grinding. It's so bad, but okay, we're gonna leave it. It's extremely botched, but we are gonna take it around Sardinia now to just experience what it's like and what the power output will be. I feel like there's been no practice. You saw I did this live in front of your eyes right now, just tweaking the vehicle. When I tell you, I have to detune it in order to try and get it to that 800 performance points mark, because right now it's too high of a performance points to really be competitive. It's so slow. With us removing all of the power the vehicle had, it's so slow. But the thing is, we are still making our overtakes. Remember, this is still on the hardest difficulty. So for 1 million credits, and if we're making overtakes like this, we have 6 laps of fuel remaining. Oh, we're gonna be good. This is actually a viable option for money grinding. Okay, let me not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just run it and see. With me putting all of the weight on the front end, it makes turning a nightmare right now. So hard on the brakes. Putting the brakes on these vehicles are just incredible. Even the turning ability, yes, it is dampened now with all of the weight being sitting on the front end, but with the fuel that is consuming, I mean, I'm on fuel map level 1, so I'm not really fuel saving. I'm still using the automatic transmission, so the vehicle is still able to do decently quick lap times and still not be that thirsty on fuel. So that is a big bonus. So this is gonna be a viable option for money grinding this event. So if you are looking for something new to try out, here's your answer. I'm just so glad that we can actually make our money back with this vehicle. Do I want to finish this event? Already started, I'm on my 5th lap, but okay, we get the experience. It is capable of winning because you can see how far away second place is from behind me. So this is a viable method for money grinding. I'm not gonna finish this event because I'm not gonna sit here for another 15 almost 20 minutes now trying to complete this event. So this is my final opinion on the Gran Turismo F3500-A. It is good fun. You have to extremely detune the vehicle because the performance points rating is almost at 900, almost at 1000 performance points. So to get to under 800 performance points, you are gonna have to extremely work your way down. I'll just show you the tuning sheet right now to explain what I mean. We have the least amount of downforce on the front, max out downforce in the rear, normal transmission, fully customizable ECU is set to 70, ballast is at 199, position is at -50, and power restrictor is at 91. So bare minimum power right now, but it's still capable of earning you money. So it is a viable option for money grinding, and because of that, I cannot hate on it. It's 1,000,000 credits which you will earn back in what, 2 runs of this event. So look, you can buy it, test it out. It's very similar to every other Super Formula vehicle in the game, except this one revs differently because of it being naturally aspirated, and I cannot hate on it because of that. So that is the Gran Turismo F3500-A done, dusted, reviewed.